Hello students, welcome you to the English class. In today's session, let us discuss what is rhyming scheme. Now what is a rhyme or rhyming words? Rhyming words are those words which have the same sound like cold, bold. Cold and bold are two rhyming words because they have the same sound. Cold rhymes with bold. Tree, free. These are also rhyming words. Tree rhymes with free. Now, what is a rhyming scheme? A rhyming scheme is a deliberate pattern that is followed by the poets while writing the poems. Now what do these rhyming schemes do to the poems is that they add rhythm to the poems. That is why we can recite them, we can even sing them because of the rhyming words. We can give them the tune. So rhyming scheme is marked with the letters of the alphabet, that is A, B, C, like that. Okay. So there are different types of rhyming schemes. Before we come to that, I will first tell you how we mark the scheme, rhyming scheme. I have given you one short nursery rhyme here. That is, hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Now you can see in this poem, last words you just note. Last words. They are rhyming. First, dock rhymes with clock. They have the same sound. That's why they are called rhyming words. Now, third line, 1 rhymes with down. 1 down. 1 down. Okay. And then we have last line, dock, which is rhyming with what? Clock or dock. Okay. So, first line, last word, rhymes with the second line last word, and that's why we mark them as A and A. Have you understood how to mark the rhyming schemes? Okay, first line rhymes with the second line, so that's why A. Is it clear? Okay. Now the third line, 1, rhymes with down. 1 down. This is not the same as clock and dock. 1 down. So that's why we have marked them as B. Okay? The last word, hickory dickory dock. Now this dock is rhyming with which word? Is it rhyming with down? Is it rhyming with 1? No. It is rhyming with clock or dock, and that's why again A. So this is how we mark the rhyming scheme with the letters. Okay, if you are asked what rhyming scheme a particular poem or a stanza has, you have to mark it this way. This is the pattern followed in this nursery rhyme. Have you understood what is a rhyming scheme now? It is a deliberate pattern of sound that is followed by the poet. Every poem has this pattern. There are different types of patterns. There are different types of rhyming schemes. That is, first one is alternate rhyme scheme. Some poets follow this. Shakespeare in its sonnet follows this rhyming scheme. That is AB. What is the meaning of AB? First line, last word rhymes with the third. So first and third line rhymes here. That's why ABA. So A and third. First and the third line. And the second and the fourth line. Okay, so Shakespeare's poem sonnets have 14. It's a 14-line poem. And there are 3 stanzas. Each stanza has 4 lines. And the last stanza has 2 lines. So the 3 stanzas, they follow this rhyme scheme. In each stanza there are 4 lines. So AB. First line rhymes with the third line and the second line rhymes with the fourth line. So like that, in 3 paras we have stanzas, we have this rhyme scheme, and the last 2 line stanza follows couplet. Okay, couplet. That is, it has this type of rhyming scheme. Both the lines, last word, rhyme in the same way. That is AA or BBCC. Means two lines rhyme in the first and the second, third and the fourth, that way. So they are marked as AA, BB, CC, DB. Is it clear to you what is alternate rhyme? Alternate is first and the third, and couplet is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, that way. Okay. Now there is another rhyme called monorhyme. What is monorhyme? Is throughout the poem only one rhyming pattern. The first line, last word, second line, last word, third line, last word, and going on further. All the words are rhyming in the same pattern, with the same sound, and that's why they are following the pattern monorhyme, single rhyme. Okay, that is another pattern. We have enclosed rhyme. Enclosed means we have the first line rhyming with the fourth line. Is it clear? And the second and the third line has the same rhyme, same sound. And the last that I have mentioned here is limerick. That is this poem which I have given you, nursery rhyme. It is following the pattern AA, BB, A. That is, first line rhymes with the second line, AA. And it also rhymes with the last line, so A. And the third and the fourth line is rhyming in a different way. The sounds are different, so they are BB. Okay, I hope you have understood what is a rhyming scheme. It's a pattern followed by the poets while they are writing their poems to make them rhythmic. Okay, and then we have what is called ballads also. Ballad is a poem wherein we have 3 stanzas, and each stanza comprises of 8 lines, and then we have the 4th stanza which has 4 lines. So ballads also follow certain rhyme scheme, like AB, AB in the first stanza, BC, BC in the second stanza, CD, CD in the last, that is 3rd stanza, and in the 4th stanza they follow the pattern, that is BC, BC, that they are only 4 lines. So 3 stanzas of 8 lines, and the last stanza is 4 lines, which is following the pattern BC, BC. So you don't have to remember all this for the rhyming scheme, you have to just know how to mark the rhyming scheme. So I have shown you how to mark it in the first poem. Dog, clock, so AA. Then we have one town, that is BB, and then again dog is rhyming with this dog or the clock, so we have it A. Okay, so this is how we mark the rhyming schemes. I hope you have understood. Okay, if you have liked the video, kindly share it with your friends and comment on it. Thank you.